Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Online Heavensward. In the last episode, we're continuing our work on trying to sort out what it is that we're going to do about these Warriors of Darkness and their Ascian allies, and this whole thing about, inducing the beast tribes to summon their primals and then defeating them. So, we got word that there were things going on over in the Ugamoro... Is it Ugamoro Mines? Is that what this is called? Yes, Ugamoro Mines. Over here at Camp Overlook. So we came out here to investigate, and we encountered a juvenile kobold who was concerned about his parents, who were in opposition to the summoning of Titan and were taken into custody by their chief. And so we went ahead, we pushed into the mines, we entered the navel, and it turns out that the poor kid's parents had already been sacrificed to Titan. And the juvenile kobold, the child, in his, I guess, despair, accidentally or reflexively ended up summoning Titan. But this is, basically it's an unstable version of Titan because of the unstable condition of the summoner. So, we need to go in there and basically, crush Titan again. So that is what we're going to go ahead and do. And since tanking Titan's pretty easy, and it makes the queues quicker, we're going to go ahead and go in as a warrior. And do that. So we need to head into the naval hard, which is right here. So go ahead and join in, and hopefully this won't take too long. So, as usual, I will go ahead and pause the recording, come back once things are ready to go. Okay, so this looks to be taking a little while. So, what I'm going to go ahead and do, because I'm, running out of time to actually record anything, is I'm going to go ahead and start work on the next warrior class quest, which was over in Aleport. So go ahead and teleport ourselves out there. Get started on that. We're going to stay in the actual the queue, just in case it does decide to actually pop. But it doesn't look like it. I'm the only one in the queue at the moment. There are no other healers or even DPS that are in there, so doesn't look like it's probably going to happen. So we'll do some other stuff. If it does happen, great. The actual fight itself won't take that long. Alright, so this is the guy we need to talk to, Storm Captain here. And he wants to hear more of my battle. Okay. Alright, it would seem our battle with the Serpent Reavers bestowed upon you yet another technique of Eld. My comrades, and I as well, will not soon forget the ferocity with which you protected our lives this day. I shall return to Maelstrom Command and inform them of our success. I look forward to the day we fight side by side once more. Probably actually should have done that back then, because I barely remember actually what we did. Alright, the lessons learned from your example will serve to aid me in countless battles to come. No doubt, Weissgate and others are eager to hear back from you. Give that old marauder my regards. Okay. The beast that mourned at the heart of the mountain. No, that's the one that we're... No. It's How to Train Your Warriors we're working on. Speak with Broken Mountain. That's in Bronze Lake. There we go. Alright, Broken Mountain. Ah, Yame, I knew the Serpent Reavers would fall swiftly before your axe. Did you learn aught from the skirmish that might be of aid? I did not expect such feeble opponents to wake the beast from its slumber, but it seems your conviction to safeguard your comrades had much the same effect as pitting yourself against the bears of Abalathia's spine. Yame, this information may prove to be invaluable. Within your story likely lies the key to overcoming my brother's struggle. Speaking of which, my brother suffered injuries in a clash with the kobolds, and has come here to nurse his wounds as I did. It would please him to see an old friend such as you. Pray speak with him, for an exchange of battle stories may serve to lift his spirits. Alright, we're going to go speak with Furious Gorge over here in the hot spring. Ah, Yame, I am joyed to see you came through your battle with the pirates unscathed. If only I could say the same. I have been ordered to rest here until the wounds I suffered in our fight against the kobolds heal. According to the unit's report, the kobolds unleashed a new type of explosive on the Maelstrom troops. Gorge valiantly threw himself upon it before detonation, shielding his allies from the worst of the blast. The new bomb had a destructive force unseen in the kobolds' primitive explosives. That my brother is still standing before us is no small miracle. Truth be told, my wounds are barely severe enough to warrant sending me here. The moment I saw the bomb, I knew I couldn't let my comrades come to harm, and leapt upon it as if by instinct. I remember nothing after that. Ayame has a similar story to tell. The Serpent Reavers almost overwhelmed the Maelstrom troops, but she remained undaunted in their defense, awakening the inner beast with a ferocity unseen before. You both poured your energy not into defeating your foes, but protecting your allies. Could this be the secret to taming the throes of the beast within? If so, that means, brother, you have finally brought your inner beast to heal. What? I didn't feel the beast taking hold. This theory must needs be tested. Brother, once your wounds have healed, it would serve you best to let go of the worry keeping you from unleashing your full strength. Swing your axe unbridled by fear. But what if I succumb to the beast's call again? My training has only made me stronger. If I lose control, it could be worse than in Wineport. Now is not the time for doubt. Your allies, nay, your friends, will be by your side. They will ensure none are harmed should the worst come to pass. I know your theory demands that I fight without hesitation, but please, I must think on this. Aye, we should let Curious Gorge's wounds heal before we demand anything more from him. Rest well, my friend. I'll return before long. Ayame, there is more I would speak with you about. Pray visit me when you are ready. Alright. Still no change in the duty finder. Alright, to rouse the inner beast with fierce battle and tame it by resolving to fiercely defend your allies. This theory could serve us better than aimlessly scouring the ancient tomes, but my brother still fears the consequences should he lose control. If indeed his fears should come to pass, you must be ready to stop him, as you have before. Ayame, prepare your axe for our next battle. Alright. Alright, this is level 58. We'll get Equilibrium. Restores our own HP when used with Defiance. Restores 200 TP when used under the effects of Deliverance. Ah, so it allows me to cure myself. Ooh, nice. Alright, Broken Mountain has something urgent to discuss with you. Okay. Ah, Ayame, I can see the power in your stride and feel the inner beast raging within you. You will need such strength, for your next trial is at hand. Weissgate and my brother here are looking for more fighters to supplement the undermanned Maelstrom troops in a new operation, and they've asked for you by name. Seek them out if you wish to raise your axe once more against the beast tribes. Alright, I guess I'll go speak with Curious Gorge again. Ayame, brother. The Maelstrom is once again in need of support, is it not? Pray tell us what it is they require. Very well. Now that everyone is here, scouts have reported increased activity among the kobolds. The 179th Order seems to be producing explosives day and night in preparation for an all-out assault. From all indications, they aim to attack this very camp. The Maelstrom's strategy is to intercept the bombs near Zelma's Run. Camp Bronze Lake is a haven for wounded soldiers, and its defense is one of our top priorities. If we had 2 legendary warriors by our side, our success would be all but assured. Zelma's Run is barely wide enough for one cart to ride abreast. If I were to lose control, none would be able to escape the beast's wrath. On the contrary, brother, this battle will give you the chance to once again assert your dominance over the beast within. This is what you spoke of earlier, is it not? To tame the inner beast by devoting yourself to the defense of your allies? Whether my theory turns out to be true, then control is within your grasp. As long as Ayame is at your back, there is naught to fear. Will you run away again? You know that the path you wish to walk, the path of the warrior, does not lie down that road. Say no more. Please, leave me to my thoughts. Well, we've not much time for hesitation. The Storm Captain awaits near Zelma's Run, and will be departing shortly. Ayame, if you decide to join the fight, pray tell Curious Gorge. If anyone can rouse him from his slump, it's you. I guess. Where'd he get off to? Oh, there he is. My apologies for causing worry, Ayame. My brother is right. It's up to me to walk the path of might. I know that, but I still cower before the beast within. But a true warrior faces his fears, axe in hand, right? Come on, Ayame. Remind me what it's like to scoff at my enemy's feeble blows. Awaken your inner beast and slap the fear right out of me. He wants me to slap him? Alright. God's damn, what a blow. That's the stuff warriors are made of. Ayame, thank you. I'll dominate the beast within, and our axes will stand indomitable against those bloody kobolds. Our enemies will feel the full force of my fury and will not step one ilm into the camp. Come, Ayame, we mustn't keep the Storm Captain waiting. Okay. Yes, he's ready to go now. All right. Alright, here's the Storm Captain. Ayame, that both of you and Curious Gorge will be aiding us brings me comfort. Camp Bronze Lake should not, or could not ask for a more stalwart defense. Our strategy is to intercept the kobolds at 2 separate locations in Zelma's Run. We'll split into 2 groups, with one warrior protecting each one. Ayame will be dispatched to the eastern side. Nary a single kobold will make it through with your fury alongside us. Curious Gorge will be in charge of the western side's defense. I've seen you crush kobolds under your axe before. Today shall be no different. Once the 179th Order have run home with their tails between their legs, we will rendezvous to the north. May your axes strike true. Dismissed. Alright, so we're going to be taking the eastern side, and I guess we're going to be going to Deliverance rather than Defiance. Alright, Storm Private. Gods damn it, I walked right into their ambush. Come on. There we go. Well, they offered little resistance. Alright. That was too bloody close. Good thing the kobolds didn't count on you showing up. It looks like the eastern side is clear. Curious Gorge and the others may need our help. Hurry, Yami. Alright, so they're up here. Ayame, my apologies, but it seems the kobolds couldn't wait for you. Camp Bronze Lake has not to fear from the 179th Order anymore. Curious Gorge's axe was like a whirlwind, strewing the kobolds in every which direction. His courage carried us all through the battle unharmed. Without these two warriors on our side, I have no doubt the kobolds would have overwhelmed us. I will be submitting a detailed report of your heroism to Weissgate and Maelstrom Command. You have all fought bravely today. Let us return home for a well-deserved rest. Ayame, I can scarce remember the last time I fought as I did today. I swung my axe with abandon, but I was free from the inner beast's grasp. It was just as my brother said. By pouring my strength into the defense of my allies, the beast within was tamed. However, kobolds are hardly a true test of one's prowess. If the fight had been against a more worthy foe, or if the circumstances had been more dire. Although today's battle was heartening, it's too early to say I've subdued the beast. I'll return to Camp Bronze Lake to rest. Ayame, let my brother know of our victory here. Alright, so we'll go ahead and I think I'll just probably ride back to the camp. Alright, Broken Mountain. It seems your victory was well earned. What of my brother? Was he able to fight without succumbing to his inner fury? Ah, so even with today's victory, he yet dreads the consequences were he to lose control. Still, it is only through the strength of his own will that he may dispel the fog of self-doubt. Unfortunately, the beast tribes won't wait for Curious Gorge's epiphany. Storm Marshal Salfierson has sent word that he requires a warrior's strength to aid another Maelstrom defense. As you already know, kobolds aren't the only nuisances we have to contend with. The Sahagin have taken advantage of the distraction caused by our focus on the kobolds to launch an offensive against the Tide Gates. With the bulk of Maelstrom forces tied up with the kobold threat, we can ill afford to send any men to defend the gate near Camp Skull Valley, leaving us wide open to the Sahagin threat. Ayame, if the strength of a warrior were to see the people of Limsa Lominsa safely through this storm, then mayhap the glory of our ancestors would be restored, and all across Eorzea would know of us as guardians instead of brutes. However, it saddens me to say we cannot depend on my brother to be ready to shoulder such a weight. Ayame, when the time comes, you must needs be ready to take on the task alone. In the meantime, pray tell me of your battle at Zelma's Run. Recall the ferocity with which you fought, and lose yourself in the memories of your fight. As before, your inner beast is roused, and another technique of Eld is at your disposal. Your progress is encouraging. Continue on this path. Continue to challenge the limits of your mind and body, and victory in the battles to come is assured. Alright, there we go. And we got ourselves the equilibrium. Alright, and it got put out on my bars automatically. Good. Just gonna remember where that is. Well, let's see. This is the level 61. Ravager's Armor Coffer. And the Decimate skill. Delivers an attack to all nearby enemies with a potency of 280. Can only be executed while in an effective deliverance. Alright, so that's a replacement for Steel Cyclone. Okay. We're going to hold off on that for now. I don't know how much longer this is going to take, but I really don't have a lot more time today. So I'll probably have to go ahead and withdraw from that for now. And we'll have to give the Titan battle a try again next time. So go ahead. We'll end the episode here for now. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.